Good afternoon and welcome. Today is Friday. Oh, my bad. Let me go on Wednesday. I'm thinking Friday. What am I going with? Today's Wednesday, and it's time to talk about the Tomodachi game. Now, episode 3 of Tomodachi game, let me just say this. I know people that find this show very rushed, and I don't blame you. Episode 3 gave us the answer that we wanted. From the beginning of episode 1, it was always about who's the traitor. Who do you trust? Why this guy? Why is she? Trust me, read the manga. The manga gets better. And once you get to certain, like a chapter, I think chapter 10 or 11, everything gets a little twisted, if you know what I mean. The whole plot thickens. It changes the landscape of Tomodachi game. I ain't going to spoil that. But what I tell you this, read the manga because you're going to need it. Now, episode 3, I get why people were rushed. I get why it's rushed. I get it. They want to get to the point of all this game leading toward the next game. And trust me, you want to get to the next game because the next game is really good. But I get why people were a little bit like, skeptical about it. But to me, this was a great episode. So let's get right to this review of the Tomodachi game episode 3 review. Let's do it. You know, what makes Tomodachi game good? The characters, the trust issues, the friends, quote unquote, or Squid Game. And I'm comparing this to one of I like Tomodachi game again because it's one of those things that's kind of similar to anime shows that deals with games like this. You know, there's Alice in Borderland. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen Alice in Borderland, the live action and the anime version. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen Death Parade. I'm pretty sure everyone have seen Danganronpa. Hell, even Squid Game, not anime, but shows like, even a Netflix series like Squid Game, one of the most, if iconic, the best Netflix series to watch, by far. When I look at this Tomodachi game, it's very, unique in terms of revealing who the traitor is. But the thing about this is that we know, it's not like, it's rushed. I mean, yeah, it's rushed. There's 3 episodes, but it wasn't like Ultima Game. Remember Ultima Game, the animation? Remember that show? King's Game, the animation? They revealed who was the traitor early on. They revealed who was the traitor in that, and people have played it before. It's a comparison to that because, again, I'm not going to spoil, but you'll find out who played this game before. Episode 3 did give us something to talk about, especially Yutori, especially the quiet, big-breasted, charming girl. I like how the opening starts off with warning. The following show contains sexual graphics, all that stuff. Please, viewer discretion is advised. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's covering that chapter. And it's about Yutori's past. Because remember, they said that she's not a virgin. That's what they all thought. They all thought she wasn't a virgin. Leave it to that class president to get punched by Tenji. And you know what? Like I said before in my first episode, never trust a guy with glasses. And I'm going to get to that guy. So we got a little backstory with Yutori. We got a little backstory going on with this quiet girl. Here's how to sum this up. You see, back then she was wearing glasses and shortless pigtails. She looks like Emma from Love Live. You know Emma from Love Live? That has that kind of pigtail with the brown hair. I'm thinking that, but moving on. Anyway, she gets bullied every single day. Like I said in every anime show that deals with bullying, I can't stand those guys. I can't stand them. They make me sick. Any character that bullies a character makes me sick. And I don't care if he or she changes, all that stuff. They make me sick because you should have never bullied them in the first place. That's my point. I can name all the other characters, but I ain't going to go into difference. I'm just saying. Yes, characters who bullied other characters, and even though I give characters a second chance, it took them that long, and I don't forgive you, even if you did that. But still, that's the world that we live. That's the world that people live in, and we all live in. I'm just sick of it. So anyway, she gets bullied every single day. Her friends didn't want to help her. Her teachers don't want to get involved. And she didn't even want to she didn't even want her mother to get involved. It's like that bullying. It's bullying 101. In other words, when you have a group of bullies bully this one person, and then that one person don't want to get others involved. I mean, your friends, teachers don't want to get involved. It goes crazy. Kind of like how Degrassi. If you guys watch Degrassi, you know how the Rick saga from Degrassi, he gets bullied, picked on every single day. And then at one point, the breaking point when they put the paint feather on his head, he brought a gun to school and he shot Jimmy. Yes, Degrassi, please watch that. That's my point. And you remember the teachers didn't help him, the friends, none of that. Call him psycho and all that. But going off topic. So, as a result, she finds one way to make friends easily by giving them money every single time. So every time, you know they said money is the root of all evil? That's what we're getting at. So Yutori using money every single time to bribe these bullies to like, here you go, let's be friends. And those fake ass smiles that these bullies are like, let's be friends. They put off this fake smile and they give her the money. And she's giving them money. With not enough money, she goes to meet up with these guys. She met up with one guy, they went on a simple date, then went and she cosplay. You think when she cosplay it's simple, but they went over the top with her cosplaying in her lewd swimsuit, and he touched her. But here's where it gets interesting. This is where they think she's prostituting, because to her case, she's like, oh, we got in the bed, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. Like, he got on top of me, but nothing happened. Once it got to that point, she broke free. Now, everybody viewing like, oh no, that's a lie. Some people believe it, some people don't. No, they didn't believe it. Like, none at all. Like they don't believe it, not 1 cent. Now, I looked at her backstory, and I get it. But again, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's this kind of the role that she's playing, where she's all like, oh, you love me, right? You telling the MC, oh, but you like me, right? I will never do that. See, that's the thing about games like this. They pull off this fake tears, but you know what? That's what they do. Now, here's where it gets interesting. She thought the vice president, she thought it was her that told everybody the truth about her. But she didn't. I mean, she told her a long time ago. But I trust her because she's like, no, I would never tell anyone about that, because if we all recall, she did save her life from these group of people. And it's like she'll do anything for money or that kind of thing. No. See, that's a good friend. See, real friends keep secrets like that. You guys know that in situations when a friend of yours has something so dark, you tell that one friend. And I get it. Friends do, it's the people you pick. Okay? You have minor friends, you have major friends. You have the major friends that will keep a secret for you for the rest of your life. A best friend, that's a best friend. A friend is something like, okay, you tell a secret, and then they'll blab it on everybody else despite of that. See, that's the difference. Okay, so as a result, the MC, I like the admins. The admins are really playing it well. They really admire the MC because he's playing the card really well. So he's all like, tell a secret behind her ear. And the other one's freaking out like, oh, this is a love triangle, all that stuff. But they know that he's playing hard to get. He knows. He's tricky enough. Now, this is where everybody gets a little skeptical on this. This is where everybody gets like, what? Because the person who knows about her secret the most and the scars and everything is Tenji. The guy with the glasses. The traitor. Now, I will spoil on one thing. I will spoil on one thing. There are two traitors. There are two. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to get you. But the way how Kenji exposed himself and gave us in a first-person view montage that it was him who planted everything from the start, who told the secret about her plastic surgery, to tell her about her prostituting herself, and revealing who stole the money, who stole the class fund, the fund money, and everything came up to wishing. Like, everything is on point to like what his motivation is and why he did this, why he stole the money, why he likes the girl more. He got a scar. Like, all the beginning, we didn't know how he got the scar, and we see how he got the scar from when she fell, a scratch on her. Like, it's so evil, you know. And like I said before, any characters who does glasses like this are exposed to know, like, you're a freaking liar. I don't trust you. If Squid Game taught us that, and if you watch Squid Game, that guy with the glasses, oh please, come on, I never trusted him to begin with. When I watched this, I didn't trust him. So when I look at him and I'm like, you know what? I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. Trust me, savage. You got that sinister smile and the glasses keep doing, like telling truths and whatnot. This guy, you know, I ain't gonna rubbish. But that end with the sinister smile says everything. And this was a good episode. To be honest, it was a really good episode. Now, overall, again, this was a good episode. I understand people are frustrated that they revealed the traitor too early. I get it. We're in episode 3. The traitors have been revealed. Now what they're gonna do? Okay, but I will tell you this. It's great to have him revealed early. It's great that Kenji revealed himself what he did. But the truth is, there's more to that. There's more to that. It's not a traitor. It's not a traitor. They're traitors. And there's more than one. So Tenji revealing that he stole the money, there's more to that. And there's more to his story than ever. You think losing his father was one? No. There's more to that story. And if you read the manga, if you guys read the manga, get to like chapter, I'll say 10 to the 15 mark, and you get more to understand one. But I'm just saying, good episode. So I'm ready to have they reveal it because there's more to it. And trust me, the MC got some badass moves. And I hope they revealed it. I hope they put that into the manga. To the anime. So let's see how that goes. So thank you for watching my review of the Tomodachi game episode 3. I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I'm sure you will.